Hey y'all, welcome to Faith Budgets. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how I use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join me as I try to reach financial freedom.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Hey guys, welcome back to a cash stuffing and savings challenges video. Will be for technically the third week in October, the second half of my bi-weekly paycheck for last week's check in October. I only have 2 paychecks, so this will be the second half of just the cash stuffing. I will not have a budget with me. I'll link the budget with me here for this where I go over how I mapped all this out for the cash, and then I came up with the cash planning for the denominations for this week. So I did the cash stuffing for last week already. That was out of the same paycheck. So I do a bi-weekly paycheck to paycheck. I'm still, budget from paycheck to paycheck after I do the monthly. I do a monthly overview first. I'll link that here for the whole month of October to get that set up. So going to be lots of changes coming up in November. So I have $603 here today in cash. I'm just going to put this up here so that I can reference that as I am stuffing the cash in. If that'll sit there, I don't know. I'm doing some rearranging here. Maybe that'll stay there. I am moving, guys, so I have found a rental and decided to go ahead and move out. I think that's the best, and I'm super excited. It's just a small little rent house. It's an older house that's been updated, remodeled some, and it has all new appliances in the kitchen, kind of a small kitchen, but it has upstairs with a couple little bedrooms up there, so I should have some storage for some things for my spare bedroom set. I did get that done, so I will put pictures here of the bedroom set that was my grandmother's. I'll try to do before and afters if I can do that. I refurbished it, painted it. It was like a brown color, and then I did the chalk paint, and then I just stressed it, and I put the wax on top of it, the protective wax. I used Annie Sloan antique white or original white or something like that, but I got that finished, and I already had the bed frame done, so that's going to be my spare bedroom at my rental, and I get to keep that in the family. It was my grandmother's on my mom's side, and I'm excited to be starting this new chapter. Not really the best situation financially, but I'm gonna make things do. Luckily, I did save up in that rent envelope, and I used all of that except I think $40 or $50. So I'll just have to, start replenishing that to pay the rent, and I also will be paying half the mortgage here at the house. I'm actually off work today, going to get this video in. I don't know when I'll have it up and edited, because as soon as I get this video done, I'm starting to pack up my desk, my office, my computer, all that stuff to take it onto the rent house to try to get everything set up this weekend to be able to go back to work Monday. So I'll try to do a video too, maybe of the house, and show you guys the little rental, and try to. No promises. I get busy and I think, I should have done a little video or took a few pictures for you guys, but I will try to do that. But I am so excited. It's just going to be me by myself. I got spooked out a little bit the other night while I was there. I had put a clothes rack upstairs, one of the portable ones, just to hang my dresses on, because there's no closet up there in older houses. And I was just like my workout room / extra closet. But and it fell and hit the wall, and I was downstairs cleaning, and it spooked me a little bit, so I just froze in my tracks. I could feel my heart beating all the way up in my ears, but had my pistol in my pocket, so I was okay about that. But I called my son, my younger one. I was like, I just need to talk to somebody because I'm a little spooked. I used to call my mom in those situations, but she passed away a few years back, so now I call my sons or my sisters. And my sister, I knew she was going somewhere, and I didn't want to bother her, but I was like, well, I'll call my son. I think he's up, and he's working out of town, and he's always, wants to talk. He gets homesick, so I'll call him. But it just helped calm me down, and it was just the clothes rack. I got up there. I was like, oh my goodness. Thank goodness. But anyway, that's a little update for now. I'll try to, this video, I don't know when this will come out. I may actually put like a little moving video before this one gets edited, or I don't know. So everything might be kind of crazy in the next few weeks or so just bear with me. But I wanted to get this cash stuffing done because you guys know me. I've got to have my wallet ready. I've got to feel organized, and I'll feel a whole lot better. So I had to get on my computer today, get some bills paid, work a little bit on the budget, and that'll make me feel better for the next few days while I'm kind of out of pocket with everything, like crazy with the move and stuff. So I'm going to be boxing up everything. Oh, let's do the Bible trivia. We'll get started with that. And we're on question number 32. How old was Esau when he had Jacob? How old was Isaac when he had Jacob and Esau? Was it 40, 50, or 60 years old? So I'll give you guys the answer to the question at the end of the video after we do some savings challenges. So like I said, there's 603 here in cash, and we'll start with the wallet. We'll start unstuffing. And this is a wallet from Missy Money. My binders are from Missy Money as well, and the cash planner slip, my budget planner, everything's from Missy Money. I have some dashboards on my Etsy shop, Faith Rooted Designs, and then everything else is from Missy Money. I did order 2 new envelopes for my vacations that I plan coming up with my girlfriends. Our 50-year birthday celebration, a trip to Hawaii, and then also like a cruise. We're planning to take a cruise, so a girls trip cruise. I've got 2 envelopes coming from Missy, and I went ahead and ordered my January 2026 planner so that I can get that prepared and get ready to get started with the new 2026 budget. I know we don't need to be thinking about that yet, but I wanted to go ahead and get that ordered while I was placing the order for the envelopes, and so that should be coming. And oh, if you want to buy anything from Missy's shop, use my discount code FaithBudgets10 and get 10% off. And let's just get started unstuffing. Make sure I got everything out, didn't I? Because my wallet was a mess because, going to get everything turned on, lights, water, internet, all that kind of stuff. It all just happened so fast. I was not even really kind of been looking around because I'm ready to go. Because it seems like the house is not wanting to sell, and we need to lower the price maybe. I don't know. So I'm just ready to get out. I don't want to spend the holidays here. I was kind of getting a little bit depressed. I didn't want to be here upstairs, just kind of hiding out. And I always cook, Thanksgiving dinner, and we have fall activities going on, and the kids would come over here, my sisters and my nieces, and I miss all that. So I'm ready to get out. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the wallet was a mess because, getting everything turned on, it was everything kind of happened quickly. The rental is from some family members that just happened to have it come available, and they were redoing the appliances and giving it some fresh paint and things like that. So it just kind of fell into place, and that's what happened. And I just jumped on it. And I was like, okay, let's do it this weekend because we have revival coming up at church next week. So I knew next week would not be good. And then I just wanted to go ahead and get in. So got it going. So the wallet is now, let's see. Yeah, I got all the receipts out. So now we will just go through and see if there's any cash left. Nothing in groceries. Gas has a little bit. We'll pull this out for the savings challenges at the end. Eating out, yeah, we'll pull it. Giving, nothing. Shopping, nothing. Medications, we'll roll that over. Then we have miscellaneous. And then there's the spent envelope. I've got to go make a deposit when I go to town today. I've already got that ready in my purse. Okay, so we are finished unstuffing. We'll put this money to the back, and let's see how much it is, I guess. See what we got to be working with for the savings challenges. 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Awesome. We'll put that back there for the savings challenges. Now we'll go ahead and start stuffing. So groceries now, we'll get $150. So $150 for groceries. And this little rental, it's right in town too. It's awesome. So you guys know I live way out. So it is and it's only like 10 minutes from one sister, 10 minutes from the other sister. 2 or 3 minutes from Walmart, just right in town. So perfect. So my gas bill will probably go down, but for now, since I'll probably be making several trips out here for moving and stuff, so 20, 40, 60, 70 in gas. So that will possibly go down. We'll see how many doctor's appointments I have and things out of town. But eating out, 40. And then giving, we'll get 15. Hands are dry and a little bit cold. It's chilly here this morning. Shopping, 30. And then medications, 35. So now medications, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 130 now in medications. Letting that build up because I can use that for my supplements if I need to. Depending on my prescriptions. The same, seems like the prices are pretty much the same as they were with the other insurance. Miscellaneous. Where are you at? Oh, 30. I should know that. But I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. Spent. Okay, there we go. Now we are ready for the week. It's going to be a crazy week, but we are ready for it. Okay, so next up we'll do the sinking funds. First up is this tan, or not tan, but camel color. Caramel. Spending sinking funds finder. This is the dashboard from my Etsy shop, Faith Rooted Designs. First up we have Sam's Club, $10. 10, 20, 30, 40. $40 for Sam's Club. Self-care is going to get 60. And I do have a hair appointment coming up next week. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40. So now in self-care, 240. Gifts is getting skipped. Did have several come out of this though. I forgot it was Boss's week, so we a couple of the others that are in the lead positions with me, we go together and get our immediate supervisor, our manager. We get her a gift card. This year we got her one to Target. Last year we did, I think, like a spa or salon spa gift card, and this time we did Target. So I'll have to get back on gifts again. And then my niece's birthday, and then also I'll have a baby shower coming up. My best friend's daughter is having a baby shower. So lots coming out of the gifts. Car maintenance, 10. That gifts envelope, it has come in handy a lot for things like that, you know, that you kind of forget about, or things that pop up and you get invited to or something. So now in car maintenance, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. 185 in car maintenance. Home maintenance, nothing. I'm skipping it. Okay, entertainment. Yeah, I'm going to put another 10 in there. And that's for like things I do on the weekend or during the week, whatever, just small things, not a vacation or getaway or spending the night, just events and things that I might do for fun with friends or family. 20, 40, 60, or if I want to take my kids to do something, my grown kids. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 145. Entertainment. And then rent. This was before I actually knew that I was going to get that rental. So just 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So I will, reevaluate for the November budget, and I'll have to start putting in a lot more than that in there so that I can pay that rent each month, along with half the mortgage here at the house. So more to come on that for sure. November will be a different budget. Next up is the green binder. This is short-term sinking funds. We start out with memberships. Now in memberships we are getting 15. So now in memberships, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Ooh, nice. 370. Insurance premiums, just going to get 10. So now in insurance premiums, I need to do some condensing, I know. 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200 or 300? 200, 10, 20, 25, 30. 230 in insurance premiums. Car tags, just going to get 5. I did just get those last month. So we'll build that back up. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, that's it for short term. Now we'll move on to the black binder, which is long term. So long term now is just going to have one here. Yeah, just going to be Christmas in this one this time. And not a lot. Just going to do 10. I didn't have any overtime on that check, so now in Christmas, 500, 600, 700 in the bank, Ally, high yield savings. What did I say? 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So 860 now in Christmas. I definitely need to work on that a little. I did already buy a couple gifts out of that though for my girlfriends because I thought we were going to exchange gifts on our beach trip, but we didn't. So we'll get together again. But I already have those ready now. I just got to get them in gift bags. Okay, so that's all for the sinking funds. Let's move on to the savings challenges. First up, we always do the 52-week challenge first, and we are on week number 42. And I roll up to the nearest $5, so we're going to do $45 in the number 42 slot. So 45. $45 in there. Let's color in number 42. Just have a little bit left to go on this. Moving right along. Okay, so that's the 52-week challenge. That is done. Now let's go to the 12-month challenge because we know how much we're putting in there. And this is the savings challenge from my Etsy shop. And there's a dashboard from my Etsy shop, Faith Rooted Designs. And this is the monthly savings challenge with Bible symbols. And we are on October. And we are going to put $40 in. So that will be 10 of the 10 commandments. So let's color in these.
I trust and know you'll make a way. You'll make a way. You'll make a way. You'll make a way. Come, kingdom of God, true and kind. The boldness of our sacrifice, your heart show. Love, standing by each other's side, and turning away from pride. We know we're letting go. You'll make a way. You'll make a way. You'll make a way. every night and day. I'll wash away.
Okay, that gets us finished up for this week in October. Got half of this one done already. Alright, so that's it for the 12-month challenge. Now let's move on to what we have left will go towards the 100 envelope challenge. So, and I may have some left over from last week. Yes, I do. So let's see what our total is here, because we want to try to knock out these big ones if we can. So let's see what all we have. We have some more over here. Alright, so total 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. And it is available, so let's color in 66. Alright, let's get up here and put this in here. 66. And I will have to do some condensing, but that'll be okay. I will get that. Alright. Okay guys, that completes this one. Let's do the Bible trivia to finish out. So we'll see see what the answer is here. How old was Isaac when he had Jacob and Esau? Was he 40, 50, or 60 years old? Isaac was 60 years old when he had twin boys, Esau and Jacob. 20 years after his marriage to Rebekah, Isaac pleaded with the Lord concerning his wife because she was barren, and the Lord granted his plea. And that is in Genesis, Romans, Exodus, and Psalms. So that's the Bible trivia for this week. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here. I got to get to packing. And I don't know. I'll try to be back to regularly scheduled programming whenever I get settled into the new place, and I'll try to add some videos or pictures or something along the way and show you guys the new place. And until then, I guess I think the next one was supposed to be a budget with me anyway, so we'll start for the next paycheck to plan that out for the budget with me for that 2-week period. So let's get started packing, and then I need to be working on the November budget, so get started with that, because there's going to be some changes coming up, which, you know, it's already the 16th. No, today's the 17th, so need to be thinking about the November budget anyway. So if you haven't already, go ahead and be getting your November budget ready. Okay, guys, so I will see you on the next one, but until then, I hope you find blessings in all the little things. Thanks.